So welcome everybody to the UN stand at the EDDs. It's a real pleasure to announce this morning a $12 million partnership between the ACP EU Development Minerals Program, which is a program that is an initiative of the African, Caribbean, Pacific Group of States, the European Union and the United Nations Development Program, and the African Guarantee Fund. The $12 million partnership that we're announcing is $12 million for small scale and medium enterprises to access finance in countries of Africa, the Caribbean and Pacific in the area of development minerals. We just had a fantastic panel, a high-level panel in Auditorium 3, where we discussed the challenges around small business and meeting the SDGs. The area that we're working in is local minerals and materials that are used for local development. We're talking about sand, we're talking about gravel, we're talking about limestone, the things that build roads, the things that build buildings. So we have an excellent array of panelists at the high-level panel, and we're here to celebrate the signing of this Memorandum of Understanding between the ACP EU Development Minerals Program and the African Guarantee Fund. So I'll invite our Felix, Bikpo and Barbara Pesce-Monteiro to sign the Memorandum of Understanding. And then I'll ask, just on this side, yeah, that's fine. I'll explain, that's fine. And then I'll ask, in the meantime, some of our other presenters to make a few comments. So Marietta, would you like to briefly describe the potential of microfinance for small businesses?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an enormous pleasure to participate in this signature. As you know, the Mineral Development Project is the ACP European Union project. It comes from the EFD funding, and we are very, very pleased with the implementation of the project that was ensured by UNDP. And now the signature is another proof that the implementation of the financing of the small and medium enterprises will help to achieve the SDGs, and only working together with a partnership with the UNDP, with the ACP and with the financial organizations like a Guarantee Bank, we will achieve what we have put together in the 2030 agenda. Thank you very much. Barbara, to you.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for accompanying this endeavor that we have with the ACP and the EU. This is not money that's coming to us. This is money that is going directly to the actors who are involved in microfinance. The collaboration is of making sure that those who have to provide the final lending feel comfortable to do it. We will accompany, we would give capacity building. We have put the people closer together, and we're making the small-scale enterprise more visible and less dangerous. The risk is reduced for the banking system, and the fact that there are important actors such as the ACP, which represents the governments of the countries that we're working with, the EU, who is very committed to these sorts of things, and the UNDP that is working on the ground in the countries with the partners. I think this key partnership, which we want to also make very visible, because we want other partners, other actors to move forward along the same lines. And this is part of what the UN does. It's to make sure that initiatives are successful and that they can be picked up and replicated by others. So thank you for this partnership. Thank you for being with us. And as we were saying, this is something to be pursued even further.
Thank you very much. Thank you, first of all, for the trust in African Guarantee Fund. We are very happy to be here because we really believe that the SME and micro businesses have a real missing link in the development. Touching this type of population, going to the real development impact with job creation in poor women, job creation for youth, and in a sector where without this kind of action, nothing will happen. So we are happy to be able to collaborate with you, using this type of form, leveraging them, and provide the comfort to the banking system to easily lend to them and see what will happen. We believe that that's just a start. We believe that the need for this type of sector is 4 or 5 times this one, but let's experiment this one and see, and based on that, we can make a case and move ahead. Thank you very much for the trust, and let's meet again next year for another ceremony.
Thank you. No, just to be short and to express our satisfaction that we are witnessing this signature today. When we started the process 2-3 years ago with UNDP, we were saying we are putting aside money which is not going to another area of development, but we need to show that supporting this area, Barbara just reminded that what we are doing in these development mineral sectors is something which is as important as what we are doing in other important mineral sectors. But what we need to show really is that those small players which are involved, they can be accompanied. We have this just saying that we have demonstrated that with the support, appropriate support, we can open the door for additional money coming to the sector and really supporting those who are willing, those who have ideas, who want to implement for themselves and for the community. They can be supported. And we are very thankful to the AGF for coming on board, and we are quite confident that we'll demonstrate the success of what we are doing, and we can obtain 10, 100 times more than what they are putting on the table now. Thank you.